Now, natural number with respect to addition, whether they are monoids or not. Let's see about monoids. What does a monoid property? Monoid suggests a set should be satisfying identity property, then and then they can be a monoid. A set respect to with any operator is said to satisfy identity property. Okay, this is the third property, identity property. If for all elements in a set has an E element, that is identity element. Okay, so when you operate with the identity element anyways, then we are going to get the element the same. Okay, so there is always an identity element in a set, and when you operate that identity element with any element of the set, we are going to get back the same element. Means these operations is not going to make any difference on the element of the set. So whether such kind of only one, these are the existence of such element is only one identity element is there in a set. Okay, now we have to find out whether such elements is there in this set or not. Okay, natural number with respect to addition. Okay, so for example, if I take a natural number, what does this mean? That if I take a natural number, so what should I operate with respect to addition? I want, right? Addition operation. So what should I add with 2 that I am going to get the element back? What it can be? It can only be a 0, right? So if I add 0 with any natural number, I should get the number back. So that is with respect to identity element. But natural numbers starts from, what is the range of natural number?
1, 2, and plus infinity.
Exactly 1, 2. Okay, so always for monoids, keep it in mind. If you are performing addition operation, 0 should be there. And this is one and only one element who is like this. Even if we add 0 with itself, then the result is going to be the element itself, that is 0. So that means there is only going to be one identity element in a set, and when the same element operated with any element of the set, the result is going to be the element as it is. That means all the elements of natural number, but here we don't have 0 in natural number. Okay, so we are not getting this thing. So natural number with addition fails out to satisfy the identity property, and that's why they are not monoids.
Okay, ma'am.
So they are not monoids. See, up till now they were proving themselves, but now here they are not monoids. Let's talk about now natural number with multiplication. Okay, where is it? Natural numbers with multiplication. Okay, the same thing. For example, I take a natural number and the operation I am taking is multiplication. What should I multiply with 2 that I should get 2 itself? 1, right? So keep it in mind, for if you get operation as multiplication, the identity element comes out to be 1. By using 1 only, we get the element, the same element, multiplication. Okay. So whether it is possible with all the elements of natural number? Yes. If we multiply any element of a natural number set, then we are going to get the element itself, and 1 is the identity element here, which is a part of natural number set. That means natural number with respect to multiplication is satisfying identity property. That's why they are monoids. So they are monoids. Okay, so they are monoids. Now talking about integers with respect to additions. Integers with respect to additions. And we know for addition we require is 0, right, to get back the same number. even if I take -2 plus 0, I am going to get is -2, right? That means integer with addition, because 0 is there. So integer with addition and integer with multiplication, because we require 1 there. So both of them are going to satisfy to be a monoids. So integer with respect to addition, there is 1 there, there is 0 there, 0 it is. And also integer with respect to multiplication, because 1 is there in integer. So again, they satisfy the identity property to be a monoid, right? So now these groups are again further, we have to check whether they are groups or not, right? So this we no need to check further because they fail to form a monoid.